Good evening. My name is Sky Kahu. Now where have I been? It's been about 6 months since I did anything regarding YouTube. Mainly because everything I do on here is just for fun. I haven't really had anything interesting to do. I've had a couple of things I've worked on, but I've never been happy enough to upload it. So, here we are. I want to point out a couple of things. You're probably well aware, Skyfire is no longer the name I'm using. I don't like it. I didn't like it. So, I switched it to Sky Kahu. Why? Well, first of all, username in the first name, last name format is... I like it better and it's more familiar for most people. Pronouncing a username with a number in it is a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. I hate it. So, that format seemed to fit a lot better. Now, why Kahu? That's a pretty good question. A couple months ago, I signed up and became a official pastor? What do they call it when you can marry someone? Pastor, right? Hold on. Point is after, it allowed me to pick a title. I did this whole thing because I had a conversation with my uncle about it, and he picked Jim the Healer. And apparently it was a drop-down list. After, looking through all my options very carefully, I ended up with Kahu Sky, the universal philosopher of absolute reality. Technically, that was 2 items from the drop-down. One of them was Kahu in front of your name, and the other one was universal philosopher of absolute reality on the other end of your name. So I used both because I thought it was funnier. And eventually I just kind of dropped the, last half of it because it was completely unnecessary. And I was with Kahu Sky for a while, just kind of messing around with it, and I swapped them around, and it fits the format way better. I like it a lot better. As far as I'm aware, Kahu is Hawaiian. It means something along the lines of bone keeper. Don't think I'm using it as the word I'm using it as now, just a part of the name, last name, basically. I rarely address the camera, mainly because that's not the context that I make videos. I don't make videos to, do YouTube. I made videos for years before I started uploading them. I just made them and I'd show them to my family and my friends. They were always really dumb stuff. And there's also a ton of videos, probably I'd say a good 20 or 30, that 1, never made it to YouTube, and 2, aren't on any hard drive, anywhere. I cannot find any of it. I think it all got deleted somehow. Unfortunately, it's all gone, which is super sad. But to be fair, I'm not very upset because they were all pretty dumb. But that's what I'd always done. I didn't do it, for YouTube. And that's why a lot of my videos are just kind of all over the place. There's no theme. It's not for anything. It was just for myself. And that's still what it is. This video doesn't change that. But I'm starting to try and produce more for YouTube because I've had a lot of great ideas and I've got a lot of things going on that translate really well to this medium, and I want to start showing them to other people. So, this is a pretty short, simple video, just to explain that, just to kind of clear that up, explain what's going on. So, yeah, keep your eyes out. There should be more stuff on their way, and, good night.